for the FedEx Cup.
Do that to me?
From the Pacific Northwest
so good,
and Bandon Dunes Golf
+2.
Resort, live second-round coverage of the Pacific Championship. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. We've currently got a tie at the top of the leaderboard at 8 under par. Let's get out to the play as we pick things up at the par 4-7. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Frank, springtime has arrived. It's beautiful in many parts of the country. In the golf world, you and I know that means that the majors have just about arrived. But we also know that it is much more than the majors these days. There is that very lucrative and prestigious race for the FedEx Cup. You want to just keep amassing points. Make sure you're inside the top 125. Make it to the playoffs. And to this point, our featured golfer is inside that number.
Yeah, 125 is huge. People think maybe we spend too much time on it. But it actually guarantees that you're going to come back next year. So that's the first tick of the box, right? And then it also gives you a chance to make that first play-up event. You start to find some form, you parlay that all the way into the Tour Championship, and you become one of the best players in the world overnight. So a lot can change in just a few months.
The 8th hole is a par 4 at 385 yards. This one, similar in a lot of ways to the 3rd hole. The bigger hitters can easily clear those 2 fairway bunkers, and in theory, leave just a little pitch on for their second. Oh, this is a big chance, but it's looking good. Well, no one better to assess this situation than Nota Begay III, who came through the Corn Ferry Tour to win twice as a rookie on the PGA Tour. And Nota, our featured player here in contention early. Now, granted, it's just a Friday, but you start to get the sense that some of that success in the lower levels, the amateur days, could pay big dividends here.
Yeah, if you just take a look at this player's pedigree, it's blue chip. Great success at the collegiate and amateur levels, but this is the PGA Tour. You've got to go out there and you've got to continue to press forward. Looking good early on the Friday, but we got a long way to go to the end.
Be tied for the lead right now.
On down to the finishing hole here on Bandon Dunes' front side, the par 5-9. It's the longest on the course, measuring out at 585 yards. You'll find a handful of pot bunkers in the inopportune spots along the way. But if you can navigate your way around them, you just might wind up with a birdie putt. I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect and a good result as well.
It needs to be a little bit harder. I know I should
really
have
hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Strong approach shot here at the 9th, and a good opportunity to finish this side with a birdie. Yes, very well read. To 100 now for the day.
I should have been minus 10.
The backside begins here with the par 4 10th hole at 380 yards. The big hitters will feel like they can get it down there pretty close. An approach from the right side might be a bit shorter, but you'll get a better angle if you come at it from the left.
Bet you I'm over the green. You're not over the green. I bet you I'm over the fucking. Bet you I go over.
So far.
Oh my god. Stay on. Stay on.
Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot.
What the hell do I even do there? I don't even know. I'm gonna...
Look at this.
Look, went in.
What a putt from there. Nearly a miracle eagle. That was really well done.
That almost went in for eagles. Holy shit, 97 feet.
Everything going right now.
And
That's
then it
a
gives me
fourth
a
consecutive birdie.
bogey on 17.
And he's worked it
What the
to
fuck?
9 under par. So an action-packed first 2 rounds and a packed leaderboard as well, with our featured golfer in a share of the lead after day 2.
So we can't separate them at this stage, but somebody, and I guarantee you somebody will play lights out.
I should be like minus 12 right now. That is so dumb. Like I said, I should be like minus 12 right now. Yeah, the Masters coming up in like three, 4 spots.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
At least I can
From
still be in
picturesque
first.
abandoned dunes on the Pacific coast of Oregon,
Fucking
it's
2
live
bogeys.
third-round coverage
2
of the Pacific
fucking
Championship.
bogeys.
Well, if yesterday was any
really wish it would
indication, we
stop
should
doing
be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. Out front, it's Max Homa. He sits at 10 under par. They get out to the play at the par 3 6th. So a fine Saturday here, Frank, and we'll start to think about what this weekend might hold in store for our featured golfer in the hunt here on the
Probably
first
make it
page
spin
of the
backwards, but it
leaderboard,
didn't.
looking for that
No.
golden goose, a first PGA Tour win, and all that goes with it. In terms of nerves, I would have to think this is the most pressure-filled situation this young golfer has ever faced.
Without doubt, Rich. I think if you follow the maturation process, though, when you first turn pro, a new golf course every week, that takes a little bit of time to get used to. Now you start to see your name on the leaderboard. So if you follow the trend, this is where they should be.
Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he's going to remain 1 shot off the pace.
Not that it keeps giving me
We make our
bogeys.
turn away from the ocean now and head to the par 4 7.
really
At
tearing it up. It's
411
giving me
yards, it
bogeys.
offers a nice wide fairway to sort of bomb away into. That will likely leave an uphill approach for the second to a green that is one of the more difficult on the course.
Damn, pushback.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Now from just under 100 yards, he'll stare down his second.
Really nothing wrong with that approach shot. Just a little shy
They need
of where
to make
you'd
it
like
go
to finish
forward,
up,
though.
but still, one good putt, maybe a birdie.
We turn to Nota Begay the third for this look at birdie.
Dead center on the read. Got to keep the pace up and get it up the hill.
Come on, get in there.
Oh, no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way.
That just barely fucking.
That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7.
Just barely
And
missed that
he's going to
shit.
stay 2 back.
I'm down by 2.
The 8th
instead of
hole
1.
here at Bandon takes us back toward the ocean. It's a par 4 at 385 yards, so it's not a long one. If you can successfully navigate or bomb it over those 2 fairway bunkers, you could leave yourself with not much more than 50 yards or so for your approach. This may be a touch right.
Right on the green.
What a display of power and precision off the tee. On the green here on the par 4 in 1. Okay, so on in 1, and now this a sizable putt to say the least for an eagle.
See if I can get it. I think I'm off to the left.
That's a good eagle putt there. Beautifully weighted.
Thought I was a little bit
And
too
just
far
a
to the
short one
left.
left
And
for
I
birdie.
was. I need that eagle though. Would put me in tied for first. I needed that eagle.
Okay, nicely done. It's a birdie at number 8. And he'll get it to 1 under for the round, 10 under for the tournament. Well, whereas the 8th was a short par 4,
I needed that eagle.
nothing short about our closing hole here on this front side. The par 5 9th topping out at 585 yards, the longest hole on the course. That said, birdie is certainly not out of the equation. That is, if you can avoid the pot bunkers in the landing area off the tee. Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony and a great result in the fairway.
This is the one where I used the 3-wood and I went way over. Good try. Close.
That's what he wanted to do. After the tee
Better than
shot,
going over
puts
there.
himself in really good position here on the par 5.
Better than going over there.
Chance to close out the front side here
Oh,
with a birdie. Not a problem. That's in for birdie. And that score moves to 2 under par.
Tied up, yep.
We begin the back 9 here at Bandon Dunes with a par 4 measuring out at 380 yards. It's yet another hole where that blue ocean catches your eye in the distance beyond. This hole, fairly straightforward, but big hitters should take note of that pot bunker that sits about 30 yards short of the green. This looks really good.
Stop. Stop.
Oh my goodness, that is on in 1. Wow, what an incredible shot. So step 1 is successful off the tee, but now work to be done here. A long one for eagle.
Looks like it's a little bit off to the right. Good too. I'm gonna put. It looks a little too much to the right, but it looks a little. Get in there.
Oh,
come
wonderful
on.
effort right there. That was tracking much of the way, and it'll leave a short one for birdie.
And I needed that eagle. That's 2 eagles I could have had that I needed.
Oh, how about the run here? That a third consecutive birdie. And he'll move to 3 under here, just 1 shot off the lead. I mean, this has been a captivating tournament so far. And our featured golfer,
Sam
just a
went
shot
-7.
back
See, that's
heading
what I
into
should have
Sunday's
had.
final
2
round. It's going to be
eagles, so I
exciting,
should have
Frank.
had
It certainly will be, Rich. One of the
-5
greatest
today?
players of all time, Ben Hogan, used
Yeah, I should have had -5 today. Brandon Doom.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Bandon Dunes
What did I
on the
have?
central
I didn't
coast of
see what I
Oregon,
had. What do I got?
it's live final round coverage of the Pacific Championship. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face,
-13.
trying to string 4 solid rounds
Oh, I got
together,
it.
trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. Sam Burns is on top. He's currently at 16 under par. So let's get out to the course as we join the action on the tee at the par 5 13th hole. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. All right, let's tap the expertise and experience of Nota Begay III, who won 4 times on the PGA Tour and twice as a